I feel exhausted right now, bro.
Yeah, me too, man. We had a long day.
We all had a long day.
Yeah, for real.
We all did.
I can't even feel myself right now, yo.
You know what? You need to lay off the weekends cocaine.
That's right.
Mm.
Well, wait, hold. Cocaine now. I don't do drugs, but
No, that's the the song "I Can't Feel My Face." He was singing about cocaine.
I feel high.
I had no idea what's going on.
You wanna get high?
Anyway, guys, what's up? This is our podcast, Bruce of the Game. I'm Sean. Green Knight over here, Josh. And of course, James, Purple Pot. And then we got Cal back there, Mr. Blackman. As you can see, this is near Christmas time, which is next Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, me and Josh got that FedEx Christmas hats on, man. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, jeez, man. I can't even feel myself. I'm sorry, but damn.
It's all right, man. For people in the audience, we were smoking some high quality cigars just before this video.
Smoking some high quality gas.
Yeah. Some of that petroleum, dog.
I had some Cohiba.
So we had a Cohiba, and an Ashton. But the question is, what we'd like to talk about today is, does money make you more attractive? What do you guys think?
Not really.
James?
To me, not really. It don't make you more attractive. That's just a bonus.
It depends. It depends, like who's asking though. When you think about it, because a lot of women, they equate like physical power to either money, looks, and then you got to have a combination of the three to to be able to sustain the whole the whole deal, I guess.
I'm gonna say yes, because if you look at let's look at all these old people who are high in power with like the NFL. Like, look at Jerry Jones. You ever see his girlfriend? She's like 20-something years old.
Jerry Jones married, right?
Isn't he?
The Cowboys owner, right?
Oh no, wait, no, I'm not talking about Jerry
Oh,
Jones.
goodness.
No, not Jerry Jones.
Cowboys.
Oh, speaking of the Cowboys,
Fucking boys.
we're gonna play them this week, so we definitely have to win there. So I don't want to hear these Cowboys fans in here. But money makes you more attractive in the beginning, but once that person gets to know you, then your other qualities come into play. But I think money can make you more attractive. If you have millions of dollars, you can get anybody.
To me, I feel like this is a phrase that I've heard so many times before, though. It's like the money doesn't change you; it changes the people around you sometimes. Mm-hmm. But to me, I feel like the money makes you more than what you are. Think about it. If you look at Meek Mill, he started from the streets of North Philly, mm-hmm. and when he got in the whole rap game, it was like he was getting more and more and more. And then there was his judge situation, and then bam, it's like that. Now, me personally, I've met so many gold diggers though that had used me, you know what I mean,
mm-hmm.
because of the money that I currently have, and then just sex just came right along with it. But that actually taught me something though, like from those gold diggers. It was like most females, they would try to find a way to get into your pockets. But it is up to you though, to avoid it. 99%.
I mean, money transforms your whole status when you think about it. It literally terraforms you into another archetype. I mean, a lot of women, they'll force themselves to put up with you just because you have money in the first place.
Yeah, even if they don't like you. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, and after sex, that's the best time.
Fall back on.
It would fall back on the money. Like, you would take her places or go on vacations, buy her things.
It's very empowering to have money when you think about it. Look at how you can treat people when you have money.
You could buy somebody a car. Like, you can be like Oprah, buy somebody a car, and it can be your best friend. They can turn into something like oh my gosh, this person bought me a car. Like an actual quality relationship out of it. But it's going to be based off of money, because once the money goes, so do the clothes.
Money goes, and there comes the hose.
Scares.
The money you have, the more you're going to feel like you're entitled to having everything in life. You know, you're around high social class individuals who take care of themselves.
Especially if you were poor and you made money, like that's going to be
Yeah.
that's going to be like a shock to you.
So, real quick, guys. The money that y'all currently have right now, like, did that change you
Nope.
in some bit?
No.
If you save up money though, and then when you look at your bank account, I mean, like, did that change you?
Not really.
Shouldn't, no.
No.
It's not that much. To be honest with you, I don't make like that. I don't make that much money, but I'm able to support myself.
See, for me, yo, it was like when I look at my bank account, like all that, to me personally, all that I'm currently thinking of is like, all right, well,
Is it worth it?
how can I get more?
Yeah, that's
Because like, house comes involved,
Mm-hmm.
a brand new car, and just all these things. Like, I mean, it just comes right along with it. And then once you meet a good female, you know what I mean, like, then sometimes kids can just come by like that too, and then there goes your future right there. But your future is based off of the money that you actually make. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Me personally though, the money did not change me though. You know what I mean? Like, that just makes me more
motivated.
hungry for it. Yeah, exactly. Like, more hungry. And so like when I start to think about this, man, I'm like, wait a minute. If I get like more now, I mean, like, do I put that in my savings account still, or should I just use some of that money on me personally, like clothes, shoes, or things that I currently need? Like look, because when I turn 25, yo, like, I'm trying to move out. You know what I mean? And then that's what I think real life starts to hit you right there.
Yeah.
For but it's just all about you, like, trying
Oh,
to
you alright?
save yourself. Sorry, but then
I'm chilling, man. I'm just seeing something.
I can't even feel myself, dog. Like,
Yeah.
like, what the hell am I even talking about?
No, you're. Yeah. You see, bitches get 3 abortions. That's why
Oh,
I'm playing.
God, man.
Bitch, that's your you me have a kill streak. Oh my god, dude. But it's true though, man. I mean, if you're secure with yourself, money wouldn't change you, or won't change you.
I don't think it's necessarily the money. I think it's how to utilize the money in the first place.
What you're spending it on too. If you're addicted to something, you're spending it on drugs.
How do you view yourself when you have a lot of money in the first place? Are you going to use it for the right reasons, or are you going to just use it to spend your life like?
Well, you gotta use it for the right reason.
Well, what is the right reasons? Is it a concept that's given to you, the right reasons, or is
Your
it something
future
that
is. Your future is. You know what I mean? Like, that comes before anybody. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but you
that
don't
comes
wanna,
before any female, anything, period.
you don't want to be solely, focused on the future to where you can't think about the present. So you're constantly walking towards the future.
See, a lot of people, like what James was talking about, a lot of people strive and they get, like, you gotta go to school, you gotta get a degree, you gotta get a good job, you gotta have a good pension. And then you're 75 years old and you haven't lived yet.
Or you can't enjoy the money like we was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of grandkids, right? Correct.
Not because you're working so hard.
And you're
yeah,
working
that's
so hard on that
You work
point.
so hard that you
can't experience
really
the
don't have a
moment.
social
You can't multitask on goals. That's what the whole idea is about.
Yeah, but when I look at professional athletes, celebrities, just any famous people, period,
They took the easy way out.
they did. But however, they spend their money on the wrong reasons. Fancy cars, fancy house, fancy jewelry,
I mean, you kind of need that.
clothes.
If you're rolling in high society and you're driving like a fucking not a luxury car, people are gonna judge you.
Yeah, but the whole perspective is based on pleasing yourself and pleasing others to live a fast life in the first place. Because the whole thing about having more money is you're not going to live with morality when you think about it. You're going to live for what meets your desires quick. Whatever supplies you fast. That's the whole thing about having a lot of money.
That's why a lot of people hit the lottery. They end up losing all of it because they're
Losing
not
composure with money.
they're not
Not only that.
they're not wealthy to begin with. You know what I mean? You can be
Because
wealthy without money.
Right, but when they
You know?
win the lottery and stuff, they never seen that much money in their life.
Yeah.
Some people,
Oh,
blow,
yeah, absolutely.
some people will blow that shit like that,
Yeah.
or some people will be so generous that they start helping other people until they don't got no more.
Mm.
Well, me personally though, like I'm just thankful for the money that I currently got.
Yeah, man.
Like
That's true.
it doesn't matter what the paycheck is. I mean, just be thankful like that you actually got that money. But that money should not. But that money should not change you though. Is what I'm saying.
Money is always subjected to change the contents of your character when you think about it. Like, picture yourself
To certain people though, yeah, but to all four of us, no.
Yeah, and your
That
current
does not
status,
change it. Right, yeah. But when you are like when you grab that money and you decided to use that money on females, that totally changes their current status and their current like mindset too. Even as like, oh, all right, well, this guy works at FedEx. Oh,
It's a constant,
he's a rapper.
It's a constant
You know what I mean?
tug of war. It's
Yeah,
a constant
right.
tug of war game because you're doing it to make sure you're getting reward out of it. The reason why you're spending so much money on females and the goals and relationships, right? And the concepts a lot of times is given to you.
It's a
Who's to
problem.
say that you should spend money on Valentine's Day for what reason? It's
The
all,
culture.
it's all intended
just to
get
make
you
just to
spend more
make
money on it.
them
Culture.
just to make those females
Shout out to me,
happy, pretty much.
Society literally propagandizes everything just to get
Yeah,
you
right.
to spend money on it because he realizes it's a big business.
It's all a circle too, dude. It all comes back on itself. You kind of need
So-
that for society to survive.
Real quick though, for all of us here,
Shoot.
what would y'all spend y'all money on?
How much money? If I was a millionaire or what?
Well, just period. Like
House. My own
regardless. Let's say from
I'd invest in
5
health
years
or
from
something.
now.
I would invest in health.
5 years from now, like, how would y'all like use that money?
If I had enough money, I would buy a house.
Exactly
That's-
what he said. Buy myself a
Probably
house,
house.
pay
That's the
my
main
car
thing.
off, and
Yeah, pay student loans off too.
exactly.
No, I'm not
House,
spending it on
food, price
a
of my
relationship. That doesn't come before my house, my student loans. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You can't put a relationship first.
Like, I feel well, look. So all four of us has been used, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, whatever.
On the money wise, right? Did you think that rather it's with men or with females?
It's both.
Do you? Yeah.
That's reciprocal action.
Do you actually think that that changes them?
Then them using you?
Or you
Yeah.
being used?
Yeah.
You being-
Well, both. Yeah. Yeah, both.
Yeah, because it means that they're actually capable of doing that to somebody, and they're probably going to get used themselves, or they've been used and they want to like it's like when a bully bullies.
And
You
they
know what
want
I
to know
mean?
what it feels like to be on the end of the stick.
The
you
end
know?
of the stick, yeah, instead of on the beginning of it.
It's all reciprocal action.
They'll probably get
Everything is
used
a
too.
perpetual cycle in life. That's what the problem is.
It's the wheel of samsara.
Man. I mean,
There's a lot from
to
you.
me
There's a
though,
lot for you to
yeah.
gain from it, yeah.
I mean, to me, yeah, like that definitely did change them, yo. If you really think about it, because they got all the fancy shit, and meanwhile, us right here, yo, like we are still like like here, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
trying to get much more as
Yeah,
possible.
Still FedEx.
Yeah,
So
yo.
listen, we all got $1 billion ideas. So it's just that we gotta put that shit into play, into action. It may take months, days, years. Months, days, years, weeks, hours, times, all that. All in all together, it's just gonna take time.
I always look at it like bigger pictures always bring it together unity, you know? When you find 4 people that's trying to do the same thing, you end up growing, like bonding with each other a little bit more.
You can see the forest through the trees.
Instead of trying to just look towards, for money 24/7, then y'all split apart. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, you got long
yeah,
money
absolutely.
and you got the fast money.
Fast money gets you killed.
Fast money gets you killed. Long money is really gonna keep you sustained. You gotta try to make that
That can
long
keep
money.
you stable too. Like,
Yeah.
If you really think
That
about
fast money, like some Tony Montana type shit.
I figure the more money you get, and the faster you get it, you always want to seek your independency a little bit more.
So if you had that Tony Montana type money, you would have
it. Yeah, that Meek Mill money,
You
man.
should've
even,
never
you know what I mean? Like
Fucked
like,
over Sosa.
mm,
That's what you don't do. And that's the problem with having money too. You don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Don't fuck nobody over.
Yeah,
That help you out. in the long
exactly.
run.
Because they'll come
Well,
back.
see,
to you.
Cal.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
well. Unlike Purple Pocket and Green Knight over here, that's why us as Virgos, yo, we be like, all right, well, we have such a big heart.
Yeah, I'm an earth
Yeah,
sign
I-
too, man. Basically,
Hey, I'm a water sign too. We're both feminine signs in here, all negative. Yeah.
we're all essentially the same.
But you know,
Yeah.
look, we're all some caring individuals, but you know what? Sometimes we might care a little bit too much. Then again, if we care,
Wait, no,
Not
Virgos
fire,
though,
not
yes,
fire,
yes,
sons.
Virgos like me and you, Cal, absolutely.
Oh man,
We-
That's
yo,
This is something
good.
Virgo
We
would
do,
say.
we do the
This-
right, Cal. I
this-
mean,
this is something
come on.
Virgo would say too. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, right, Cal? Wait, Cal.
Oh, man, we can turn it into a shot.
We're gonna do an astrology debate.
Man,
No,
you
no.
sit back there laughing, Cal, but well, I mean, damn, like I'm like this, I'm like, whoa,
True. It's the truth.
yeah, like so wait a minute, so what have y'all learned from it though?
From what, the money?
Learn from,
Getting used or what?
yeah, getting used.
How not to get used in that way again.
Basically.
Probably to be more empathetic towards people, you know? If I place myself in another person's shoes, I see where they're coming from and the reason why they have to use people in the first place. So maybe I should treat them with more compassion, you know? Maybe there's multiple ways of dealing with them instead of you
using
know,
them.
instead of how you normally approach people, you know?
From
Instead of
what
cutting people off, maybe I could try to heal them. Maybe you never know.
I have learned though was that I gotta put myself first, man. Before
Nothing wrong
all
with
this freaking money, man. Like like just be
okay.
currently spent on people.
You have to be self-preserving. Like it's perfect.
Yeah.
You want to spend your money, but you don't want to lose yourself in the money, you know? Because money doesn't go with you after you die.
This
So
shit's powerful. Can burn through metal. It's like a
And
jet.
that joint was fire though.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's some good shit.
But for me, man, I feel like, it's like when you put yourself first, look at what all the money that God can just simply give you. You know what I mean? Now, us as humans, now we created this whole like bread situation. But who actually gave it to us though? God did though.
You want to know what the first...
Think about that.
Think about it. What was the first form of currency?
Sex,
Besides that,
food,
cows.
cows.
The milk.
No, cows in general. That was.
Oh, yeah.
like
that was
livestock. They were trading livestock for
Your,
you.
that was your first form of currency.
Yeah.
The first ever coin that was made by human hands is over about between 5,000 and 6,000 years old.
Right.
cows are praised in a lot of cultures. Yeah.
Yeah, especially India, man.
Think about
They
it like
worship
this.
them.
Guess what Romans used to get paid with? Salt.
Bricks. Say no. Salt, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Salary, it's I can give y'all a whole history lesson on that shit. I just don't even feel like it.
Yeah, because we
Yeah,
had
today
a long
was a
day,
long
man. Yeah,
ass day.
long day, man. Tell you that for sure. But the money should not change you, but it does change the people around you. Whether it's with family, whether it's people that you know for like years and years and years.
You think it's how much money though?
Yeah, it could be how much.
Well, both.
How would you
Both,
live? Your life
actually.
wouldn't be the same if you were a billionaire though.
Oh, man, you
No,
wake up and
because
piss $1 million a day.
here's the thing.
I'd be
Because
burning money like Pablo Escobar, bro.
when
Good
you
Lord.
are sitting there in this big old crib and you got this fancy ass cars like
You could still be
a Lamborghini,
a-
a Ferrari.
depressed and upset with yourself, even
Yeah.
if you have all that. You can still be suicidal even if you have all that. Like look at like Tony Montana, bro.
So
like
you think
he-
the more money you have, you think
I like
it's gonna
bringing
make
him
you
up
depressed?
because this
Sorry.
motherfucker was rich. He had all the money. He had the girl. he was just upset and he was just drowning himself in cocaine, even though he had all this money. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make you happy.
Well, there's some.
I know a bird
there's some
did
money
not
in
just
it.
land on my fucking car like that.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
you serious?
I'm about to smack it.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry, man.
Listen,
I'm just kidding, yo. Shout out to animal rights.
He said, "Shout out to Animal."
Yeah, go ahead, though.
Money can. It's a lot of things. It can make people happy, and it can make people a little bit upset, or it can make people go fucking crazy.
So, would you? So, wait a minute. So, if you had, let's say, for the sake of this argument, if you had about, let's say, about 970 million, would you get back? Would you get back?
Would I give back?
Yes.
Motherfucker, right? I'll give back.
Yeah, I get
Absolutely.
back to my people that I know, family, take care of everybody.
You don't think repetition of your habits won't make you easily depressed doing the same thing every day?
Depends
It's not
on what
solely
you're-
focused on money all the time.
If you're sitting in the jacuzzi with a cigar watching TV every day,
Yo.
that's
you're
gonna
be
be
bored, right?
Oh,
I don't think I'd be
man.
bored with that, though.
Oh,
I'm not
my
just-
God.
Doing
You
the same
serious?
thing every day.
No. Bump that. Just throw a toaster in the jacuzzi and call it a day for me.
Yeah, right. A big crib though, right? Jacuzzi.
Fuck the jacuzzi. Just give me the big crib. I'll find
That's what
something
I'm
to do.
saying though. You don't think having more money will expand your
Thoughts or horizons.
you might not need to worry about money anymore, and you can be focusing on something else that you want to do.
So
You know?
why do famous people like spend their money on the wrong choices half of the times?
You talking about like
never had shit,
like
'cause they probably
drugs?
never had something like that before, and they want to get it.
Oh, so
based on competition.
let's say about the hip hop awards and they come out with their fancy suits, or the Grammys even, and they come out and they got like diamonds all over their freaking neck like Rick Ross did one time.
Oh,
Do you think that's not showing off?
I mean, that's showing off, but he's a rapper. Like that's what they need to do in order to show that they have success, is to wear chains.
It's a status, but you know some rappers don't even wear chains.
Like the old school ones. Some of them wore the gold,
Like B.I.G.
Yeah,
yeah,
The gold
like
chain,
B.I.G.
the
and
gold,
Pac and Nas and them,
Cuban
yeah.
Link and shit. I like that shit. I don't like this new shit where they got like Bugs Bunny on the fucking gem and whatever, man. I can't deal with that
hold
shit.
on now. Yeah, I would get a Bugs Bunny joint. But the thing
I
is,
like old school, bro.
but the
Gold
thing
chain.
Is, I'm not wearing that bitch.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, right.
I got
that
Stewie
shit is
from
gonna
Family
get
Guy on
stashed.
my chain. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, come on.
No. I know. Give me one of give me one of Bending Rodriguez from Futurama.
Oh shit. On the chain though.
Yes.
I mean, it's all right.
Hold up. Yo, there was this one professional athlete though that I really admired, like because he gave his contract money towards his family, and that was Sean Taylor. If any of y'all don't know who Sean Taylor is, he was the Washington Redskins safety that got shot and killed in Miami, Florida. And one of his closest friends was trying to rob him because he had all that money stacked up in his safe. And instead, when Sean Taylor came in, and the guy just shot him just like that. Now, he's in jail for life. But here's the thing though, man. I mean, like, he took care of his sisters, of his mom. His dad was not even playing a role in Sean's life. But he thought about his family though, like first thing before he thought about any fancy stuff, like the big house, like the fancy shoes, the clothes, the jewelry, like, and the cars even. Like he and the same thing goes for Mike Vick too. Even Mike Vick was in a complicated situation in the projects, and then he found his way into football. And then when he got drafted by the Falcons, dude, like he had that big contract bread, and so he had used that on dogs though, which he did go to jail by 23 months, I think. So that's damn near like 2 years or like a year possibly. And And so when he got out, he had got a second chance at it, and then he decided to use that money towards like the kids like that he inspired. You know what I mean? That's why when you actually look at a lot of these professional athletes, they actually be smart with it sometimes. I'm not gonna say all professional athletes, but 97%, yeah, they do.
You think it's necessary to always, lend a hand out to people who's in need of, needing money?
Depends on who you had known for years, and they were just trying to find a way like to move out.
What if your gut instinct turns out to be wrong, though?
Then you keep that money.
Then, sir, you effed up.
Until you effed up, yeah. And once you do, guess what? That money goes. And that goes for Aaron Hernandez. This dude actually killed somebody at the back of his crib.
That was in a club.
No. That was at the back of his freaking house. Dude, like, he had so much bread, though, but he could not leave that. He could not leave that whole bad life, that whole gang stuff out of it. He just could not. Rest in peace to him, man, because he actually killed himself in jail, man. But yo, I mean, like, he had a kid, he had a fiance, man, and then now, man, just all that just went down the drain at the age of 28. That's why I think it is really important for people to be careful of who you have around, because once you actually got that money, think about yourself. NWA, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Dre,
Friday, Menace to Society,
that dark skin boy, which I don't know, but
DJ Drama.
yeah.
Oh, no, DJ Yella.
Dr. Dre, DJ Yella, MC Ren, Ice Cube,
Eazy-E.
motherfucking
Some real motherfucking G's.
But oh man, yo, Josh, man,
Listen,
I love you, man, but goddamn, dude. Oh my God, man.
I'm telling you, man. Dr. Dre's The Chronic, one of the best albums ever. Dr. Dre, 2000 Still Dre, one of the best albums ever.
If you look at Dr. Dre, though, I mean, like, his brain said, okay, let me get out of this group and let me get out of Death Row.
Because Suge Knight.
And let me start my own stuff.
Suge Knight was corrupt, and he's in jail now, but still.
Look, Dr. Dre got beats now, man. I mean, like, that is just taking over.
$500 million.
Taking over.
Suge Knight always been an evil guy, man. Trust me.
50 Cent even, man. Yo,
Probably got
Power.
Too. Yeah.
Power and the freaking movies.
Vitamin
Oh
water.
my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like,
he said, I watched an interview with him. He said he's not a mogul, he's a rapper, because if he's a rapper, he gets to say whatever he wants. But if he's a mogul, he's got to watch, because people have money invested in him. But he said he's a rapper, so he can say whatever the hell he wants. That was his logic, and I mean, I get it. And I just plugged another rapper in that phrase too, by the way.
So,
thank you.
Last thing though, guys. So, let's say that you meet a female, right? Now, she seems like she has a good heart, you know what I mean, and that she's trying to get to know you more.
Anybody can have a good
part.
That's called being a parent.
That's true. But do you risk all that money just to see and just to test the waters on that female?
Waste money on a female?
It depends on what the situation is, though. I mean, I shouldn't feel the need to show her all the money at, first anyway. If you're trying to test the longevity of a person, Why not? You should just present yourself as this like a middle class citizen, then, right? I wouldn't show no person an extravagant lifestyle that if I feel like they're not ready for it.
So by you taking her out, then, right?
Yeah.
And you are putting all that money on your bill and all that stuff. It's going to be a date
on my terms, not on her terms. She's playing by a man's game. She can't play by her own rules.
So then how do we play our own rules then? Without the money being involved?
Take her to a decent place, nothing too extravagant. Drive a decent car.
I would say keep her interested.
Yeah, if she's interested in you without the money, then she's gonna be interested in you with the money.
What you think, Cal?
You know,
Keep her interested. You want to keep her interested, but at the same time, you don't want to, like give her full attention.
if her face lights up when you give her like money, it might be a good jewelry. That might be a bad thing.
Oh God,
though,
clothes
man.
and Coach bags.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I'm sorry,
for a
man, but
profession.
yeah.
MK bags.
She asked what you do for a profession.
Mortal Kombat
How much
bags?
I know. I was gonna say that. I was like
I'm about
Michael
to say,
Kors.
if a chick want a-
Michael Kors. My
If
bad.
they want an MK bag, I'll get them
Michael
a Mortal
Kors is
Kombat
the
bag flat out.
ish.
I'm like, here, it's still.
I play Mortal
MK.
Kombat. Shit.
Yeah, you can walk out of here with flawless fatality.
So on y'all final statement, man, what do y'all want to say to people, man, like that actually got bread inside of their account now, or just having more and more?
If it's a lot or if it's a little, money comes and goes. But in the end, keep your soul.
There's no correct way to live, and spend money with morality. So you might as well just spend it because you can't take it to the grave with you.
Right, you try taking it to the grave, that shit'll get digged up in an instant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spend it on something wise, man. Think about what you're gonna spend it on.
I think money does make you more attractive, though.
Just don't let a human being get in the way of your money, because once you do and take it from a person that had actually met gold diggers, I mean, throughout my entire life, it's a lesson learned, man. You know what I mean? Like just think about you first, and if you think about spending it, think about something like that you can spend it on, like family sometimes.
Think about the consequences. About that.
Think about the consequences. Yeah. That's a great point, though. You know what I mean? Like, just think about that too before anything else.
Before you think about your selfish needs, think about where your selfish needs is going to get you to.
Absolutely.
It might get you somewhere, but not to where you want to be.
It's going to develop a habit. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You always thinking about your needs and you constantly supplying your needs, then you're going to end up being put in a predicament.
So, guys, with that being said, next Wednesday is Christmas time, man, and we wish everybody a Merry Christmas, man.
Get a little sauce.
Well, you're dead. But all the basketball games will be on all day, which my behind will be in there sleeping, gifts, breakfast, and then just watching the games all day and just relaxing before we come back here on the day after. But we do have a really good video on New Year's Eve. In fact, man, we will be talking about what is the goals and how would you see
how would you improve
yourself as in 2020. Now, can we say right now? No, because we would like to wait until New Year's Eve, which is on the 31st. All right, but when we do come back on December 27th, I think so. On that Friday, we will have a video for y'all before that. And then right after that, man, we got 2020 goals, man, from all four of us, man. And I think, oh my God.
Wait a minute,
Come on, fellas, please.
Why are you shooting a lime green
Oh
Ranger?
gosh.
Fellas.
Green Knight.
Fellas, don't do this to me, please, fellas.
So,
I'm
Give up that hidden dog.
I'm never giving up that.
Man, you making it look like he Malibu's most wanted.
Man, I don't want no trouble.
oh, please don't.
Man, fuck the trouble.
Oh, no, see. Yeah.
Trouble. You want trouble?
That's
get
you,
this one
not me.
double.
All right, guys. So with that being said, we wish everybody a really Merry Christmas. I'm Sean, Cal, James, and Josh over here, man.
Yes, sir.
All right,
See
take
y'all.
it easy, y'all.